Well, hey, it's a topic that we all wince at. Money. If you're wanting to become better with your finances, we've got some tips that you can try in today's monthly mindset. And joining us again this month is local author and life coach Karen Freeland. Thanks so much for stopping in.
Yeah, and actually it's so funny that you say this is something that makes people wince, because I love talking about money and I don't think we talk about it enough. So I'm excited for today.
I love it. I do feel like it can be something kind of intimidating, but when you start that conversation, you know the skills that you need to have the conversation. We can turn it into something empowering. And
yes.
You do this through kind of 7 tips.
Yes.
Walk us through what we need to know.
Okay, you know me, I love a good gratitude attitude.
She does.
So we have to first be grateful for the money and assets that we do already have, because gratitude puts you in that state of abundance. So instead of feeling like you're constantly chasing the money, you start to see how much you already have, and that's going to shift the way that you spend, save, and invest your money.
I love that. I feel like having an attitude of gratitude is important in all life kind of aspects. And I think maybe I would forget about money, but you're so right. Let's have that same attitude there. Then you also say we should set some financial goals.
Yeah, a lot of people say, oh, I want more money, but they haven't really considered why or what they would do with that money. So get specific. Don't say something vague like, oh, I just want to earn 6 figures. Why? What does that money represent? Is it freedom, security, travel, or the ability to impact others? And if we don't have financial goals, how can you know what to do with your tax refund check?
Right.
You don't know. Should you be paying down debt? Should you be investing it? So this is why we need financial goals.
Yeah, I love that it's not a goal as far as the price tag of something, but the thing we're going to do with it. That's great. This one might be a little hard, but you say practice conscious spending.
Yeah, not all spending is bad. In fact, much of it is necessary, and some of it's even fun and enjoyable. But the key is to be intentional with your money. So before you blow that whole refund check on some material item, you can ask yourself, does this align to those financial goals that I just set? Am I using this in the short term to feel better? Hello, retail therapy. I mean, we've all done it, have we not?
We have.
But maybe it would be better served using that money for something longer term that's more meaningful.
Yeah. I also feel like, to what you're getting at there, it's so easy to quickly spend on like a material item, but for me, I find so much more value in buying an experience, and then I feel like, you know, I am still spending money, but I'm doing it in a wiser, smarter way.
Exactly.
And I'll still have something at the end of the day. We should see money as a tool?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So instead of giving money so much power as our society loves to do, I want to invite you to see it like you would see any other tool, a hammer, a drill, an Excel spreadsheet, for example. Money is just one of the many tools in your toolbox to help you achieve those goals. And the power really comes from how you choose to use that money.
I also could just use the tool of Excel spreadsheet. I don't have that yet mastered.
Oh.
I'll have to learn that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not great.
Okay, then you say rewrite your money story.
Yeah, we get beliefs about money from friends, family, society, the movies we watch, right? We're bombarded. But as adults now, we need to decide, are these values and beliefs that I want to hold on to? Do I want to let go of some of them and maybe replace them with something better? And I'll give you an example. My parents, well-meaning, said, Karen, money doesn't grow on trees. Did you ever hear that when
my
you were growing
dad
up?
loved it. I made him a money tree one year for Father's Day.
That's fantastic. But what happens is that translated to me that money is really hard to come by, and that if you do get money, well, you better hold on to it because you don't know when you're going to get it anymore. And so now I've replaced that with a belief that money flows in and out of my life abundantly.
Yeah.
And that allows me to be a lot more charitable. So find those new beliefs and then practice saying them and back them up with action.
I feel like I keep saying that, but I'm saying this, but that's something I would do for so many beliefs in my life, like reassess, do I believe that? Wouldn't have thought about it for money, and you're absolutely right, we should be doing that as well.
Yeah.
And then you also say we should focus on what we're getting for our money.
Yeah, what is happening for that exchange? I know nobody gets excited about paying taxes or paying bills, but what are you getting in return? And so when you pay your taxes, especially your property taxes, you get to keep living in your home, right? When you pay those student loans, you can remember all the knowledge you acquired, which no one can ever take away from you, and how that helped you land your current job. And this type of thinking is going to avoid that scarcity mentality or the frustration and friction that sometimes come with paying bills.
Oh my gosh, I feel like instead of being like disappointed that the money's being taken out of my account, I'm going to be like proud of like why it's being taken out.
Totally. And that is just a mindset shift. It's just in how you look at it, and you have total control over that.
Absolutely. All right, your last tip, which we're going to get through kind of quickly, get financial support.
Absolutely. Your financial health is just as important as your mental or your physical well-being. So find a coach, find planner, someone who can come alongside and help you create the future that you really desire.
Okay, you're right. I don't think money is as intimidating as we were making it. I feel very ready to have conversations and to kind of reshift my mindset when it comes to money. So thanks so much for stopping in, giving us 7 very